Let's make this one. Let's go through the paint process, the tie process, and I'll show you how I come up with this. 3 different colors and 1 jig head right there. 3 colors, 1 jig head, 1/8 ounce and 1/16 ounce. The only thing you're not going to see is the actual torch process, which I'm pretty sure by now everybody kind of gets at it. So it's not going to heat up for much, but we're going to attempt to do 3 colors in this without using the heat gun. Hopefully I don't have to use the heat gun. I don't really care for using the heat gun. Draws a lot of electricity, but we've got the hatchet heads. We're going to do 6 1/8 and 6 1/16. So here we go. Let's get that torch going. Can you hear it? All right, we're gonna get our paintbrushes loaded up, ready to go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi in the white. A little bit across the top. Some pink on the bottom. And we got it. 3 different colors, 1 jig head. Let's do another. So 3 different colors, 1 jig head. One thing you're going to end up with for sure is no 2 of them are going to be alike. Paint ain't going to hit quite the same on each one just because of the speed you got to go at to do this. You got to get it hot enough that the paint's going to melt, and you got to get it not hot enough that the paint's going to scorch. Three colors, 1 jig head. And once the oven, I'm not using the oven to cure them. I'm using the oven to blend the paints together. The paints will actually stick, blend, and they'll kind of move in with each other. Let's do it again. When I'm getting right to that spot to where it's almost too much. These will be eye-catching jigs right there. Crappie will see those coming, be all over them. 1 more. Then we'll just get busy doing it and we'll start tying some of these up. These are gonna be kind of cool looking. White feather, pink feather, and a chartreuse feather all in one with Chanel's bodies. See, that one didn't cure all the way, but the oven will finish it off. It's still kind of got a powder look to it. And I did that one just a little bit backwards. I put the pink on first. Not for any specific reason, just the way I did it. Let's go to the next one. And then this is the last one, I promise. Let's do the green on the bottom this time. Let's do the pink on the tops and the sides. A little more, kind of covered up the white just a little bit more on that one. Only got 1 more 1/8 ounce one to do, so we might as well just do it on camera too, and then we'll switch over and get on the vise and get these babies tied up. Make this the next auction round. Get some chartreuse on there. Go a little heavier on the pink this time. Not bad, not bad. Did it, took it. These would be pretty cool. Got to make a little room in my oven because I keep them all about 1.5 inches apart. These will be on Facebook auction later. And you'll actually be able to go back and watch your jigs get made. So I'm going to do 6 more 16th and then off to the vise we go. Okay, so this one's gonna be pretty cool because I've already tied one up. Got it in the box curing. 1/8 ounce hatchet head jig head with the number 4 J hook. Got these from Jason Brummels, so y'all can look him up. Jason Brummels, Jason's Tackle on Facebook, or Jason's Tackle on eBay. Sally Hansen's Ultra Thread Black 210 denier. Loon bobbin and a peak rotary vise. Here we go. Start right there behind the head. This is going to be a Chanel's body. We're only going to go down about 1/4 inch. We're going to come back up here and we're going to start building it up right behind the head. Down, build it up, stair step it down. That's good for now. We'll add to that as we as we finish up the jig. Cut your tag end off, and we are using some pink, hot pink, I should say, because it is really good hot pink. It's the color I was looking for on this one. Got them down here on the table. I'm separating them. It's kind of hard to do that video like that, but that's what we got. We got 2 pieces of hot pink hackle. We're gonna lay that right on the back of the shank of the hook. It's gonna be a pretty jig. This is a cool one. It's got just about every color you want to fish other than blue is gonna be in this jig. I'm gonna trim a little more off. This is one of those ones that during the spawn, it's gonna be a reaction type bite on this bait. All right, so we got our pink, the start of our pink ones tied in. We're gonna put 2 more pink ones on this side. You know, a lot of times making a really good crappie jig is experimenting with colors, trying something different. Even though you never seen one that color, don't mean it can't be tied to that color. Remember that. Make them the way you want them to look. All right, we're gonna get these 2 tied in, get those strapped down, building up behind the head again, now down. You see, as I'm going, that keeps getting a little bit higher and a little bit higher. So next we are gonna take some barred hackle feathers, and what barred means is there are barred stripes on these, I do believe. You see the black lines in them. And I'm pretty sure that is why they are called barred hackle. Could be totally wrong. If I'm right, tell me. If I'm wrong, tell me too. I might be thinking that wrong, but that's what I've always thought that was when it said barred hackle. It had the lines in it. I don't know how they get those lines in there. I can't believe that there's a chicken floating around with lines in it like that, but it possibly could be. Wouldn't surprise me. All right, we're gonna go to this side. We're gonna add 2 more pieces barred hackle. Man, we had some tornadoes and storms come through last night. It had been 70 degrees and it feels like it's like 30 degrees outside now. Who knows what that's done to the bite? I bet the water temperature is still hovering at 54 degrees or so. 2 more we're gonna put on this side. Get those little scragglies loose. Get it all tied in right there. Nice and kind of loose at first. Get down to the bottom of it, and we're gonna start pulling back up tight. Build up behind the head, walk it down. All right, that's what we got so far. Next, we are gonna take this flash. Don't forget, everything in here is in an Amazon link. I've got to disclose that information, let you know that, and it is all there. The vise, the bobbin, the thread, the flash. Only thing that's not going to be there is the hackle. Either one of them, the barred hackle or the regular hackle. All right, we're going to put our flash in. Kind of loose. There, we're going to strap her down. These will be on Facebook auction for sale, probably, maybe tonight if they cure. There we go. Boom, we got it. It's a pretty cool looking jig. I like this color. Kind of thinking I probably should have added a white feather in there too, because there's some white in that jig head. What do you think? Is it enough? Too much? Is it overkill? Is there too many colors in one jig? Tag end off, and let's get our resin out. It's in the link too, the UV resin, all on my Amazon page. Brush it on there. I like it when a jig comes together and it looks right. This would be one of the first ones I would use just because of the difference in all the colors. Flashy. That UV resin on there good and thick. Perfect. In my eyes, it's perfect. Too bad crappie didn't see with like a UV vision. It like glows. The white chartreuse and pink right there in the tip of it make a purple color. It's kind of cool looking. Never know what colors you're going to come up with. Could be your most favorite, most productive jig. Play with them. See what happens. And usually I can tell people are liking my jigs or not. I'll put them on Facebook auction and see how good they sell. If they sell good, I know I got a winner. If they sell bad, I need to go back to the drawing board. There it is, guys. That's a cool looking jig. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Check out the links in the description below. That is all I got. Till next time, see you folks. Boom.